Let's do the math. Afghanistan started 12 years ago. What's 12 times 6,500? I'll tell you, 78,000. 78,000. 78,000 veterans have died as a result of drugs and alcohol in the last 12 years. That's more than every war we fought in the last 50. 50 years in 12 years. Let's multiply that by 40. 6,500 times 40. Anybody know what that number is? 260,000 veterans have died from PTSD, depression, alcohol, and drugs. The war on drugs is the most dangerous war we are fighting to this day. Hands down. There's no argument. There's no comparison. When I came to this VA the first time in 2004, a lot of Vietnam veterans were here for me. John Gilman, Pete and I. You know what they told me? They said, "Welcome home. Welcome home, soldier." You know what I thought they were telling me welcome home for? I thought they were saying, "Good job. You made it back from Iraq." No. They were saying, "Welcome home from the war on drugs. You cannot win this war." I did 2 tours in the Middle East. I've done 13 tours in the war on drugs, and I'm still here to talk about it. Okay? I've been hospitalized 30 times, in excess of 30 times, as a result of my personal battle in the war on drugs. The war on drugs is the most dangerous war we are fighting today, and I'm here to tell you, welcome home, because you made it. Okay? You are fighting the most dangerous battle America has ever known. Okay? It will kill you. And you can't win it by fighting, you gotta surrender. The only way to win this war is to remove yourself from it. Welcome home. You're here. You made it. I'm in chapter 2 of the Alcoholics Anonymous basic text. It's called There's Solution. And it says, "We are like passengers of a great liner at the moment after rescue from shipwreck, when camaraderie, joyousness, and democracy pervade the vessel from steerage to captain's table. Unlike the feelings of the ship's passengers, however, our joy of escape from disaster does not subside as we go our individual ways. The feeling of having shared in a common peril is the one element in the powerful cement which binds us." Okay? Not only have we survived Vietnam, the Gulf War, Iraq, and Afghanistan, we are also survivors of the wars on drugs. And let me tell you something. That's the most dangerous one. Bottom line, we're home. Okay? When I got back, I thought that, okay, I done went to Iraq, I made it back, nothing here can stop me. And I voluntarily entered into this unwinnable war. You know, I thought that I could handle it. I thought that if I simply tried hard enough, read enough basic text, went to enough meetings, that I'd beat the war. Okay? I would be cured. It's not the case, guys. It'll never happen. I will never be cured, and I can never win the war. The only way that I can win this war is to stay the heck out. Okay? And that's what they told me. People like Kathy did. God bless you, Kathy. You never gave up on me. You let me back every time I came. And I'm alive today. And I mean that. You guys mean so much to me. You guys have saved my life. David, Doris, Linda, Kathy, all this staff here. This VA means so much to me. You know, and I see these young vets coming back, 21, 22, 23, 24. They got the same look on their face I had when I showed up. Pissed off. That's what I was. I was pissed off. You weren't going to tell me that I was fighting a war I could not win. Bullshit. Excuse my language, but bullshit. I went to Iraq and made it back. Some of you guys have done 2, 3, 4, 5 tours. And you're going to tell me that I can't beat this thing with alcohol and drugs, that I got to give up to win it. I'm telling you right now that for 10 years, I tried it that way, and I almost died many times. If I had a Purple Heart for every time I OD'd on drugs, I'd be the most decorated veteran in history. Okay? It is killing us, and I'm here to tell you, you can only win by not going back out there. You're home. You made it home from the war on drugs. Don't do another tour. You don't have to. All right, you already raised your right hand. Enough times. Enough is enough. We're staying home. We're going to do it here because this works, and your life will get better. At one point in time, I was considered a hard case. They didn't think I was ever going to get better. They enrolled me in a program called Mental Health Intensive Case Management. You know what that says? Hey, dude, check it out. It ain't happening, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take your check, we're going to give you a fiduciary, and we're going to lock you up in a group home. 29 years old, that's what I was threatened with. And it's not their fault, I did it to myself. The VA cared so much about me that they didn't want me to die, that they were going to basically lock me up and throw away the key for my own good. Okay? For my own good. That's how close I came. But I did not believe that was necessary. Last year, in the depths of my drug addiction, I've been up for 5 or 6 days, gone through $2,000 or $3,000 on drugs. A lot of guys in here. Most people think that's crazy. My guys in here said, man, that's a good weekend. I was out of money, and we've all been there. Out of money, broke, physically, emotionally, and spiritually bankrupt. And I said in one of those little foxhole prayers, I said, dear God, please, just get me sober one more time, and I swear to God, I swear to you, I will do it. And if it's not too much trouble, can you fix my teeth too? And I'll tell you, I became victorious when I surrendered to the innermost part of my soul, when I realized that there is no future with CJ that includes drugs and alcohol. It is not possible for me to do anything if I have that, even that little concept that maybe one day I can successfully do it again. It's not possible at all. And once I made that realization, come to that realization with the help of my higher power, it became clear to me that I had surrendered. Today I'm afraid to use drugs and alcohol. I'm afraid of what it may do. There's no longer any part of me that says, maybe I can get away with it one time. I'm afraid to. I'm afraid. Let's see. Where am I at today? Last month, I left the Army May 25th, 2004, and I had been homeless ever since. Ever since. VA got me real close a bunch of times, but I always seemed to think I could fight that battle one more time, and I lost every time. After I said that prayer, I came back to the VA one more time. And I was so afraid when I was sitting up there on 26 and Kathy Denny was going to tell me no. But she never did. She never gave up on me. And she knew it. She knew that this time was different. And I thank you so much because I have a life today. And I have a future. And it's because you guys gave it to me. You've never said no to me. You said, come on back, CJ. I believe you can do it 13 times. Never once did she send me packing. Not once. She never gave up on me when I'd given up on myself. And I made that commitment that I would no longer raise my right hand to do another tour in the war on drugs. I had accepted defeat. And I'm telling you, if you accept it now, now, you don't have to do another 12 tours. I'm telling you, you can win the war now by not fighting it. Game over. I'm not going back. I'm afraid to. I showed up here January 24th, January 21st, broke, homeless, and ready to die. That's 8 months ago, guys. It doesn't take that long. It does not take that long. Short, attainable goals. They told me that. Short, attainable goals. It will get better. If you try. Give it enough time. It will get better. And if you don't believe it by the statistics I just showed you, you cannot win this war. So don't fight it. You're home. Come talk to me. I will take your hand and keep you home. Because it did for me. And I'll do it for you. And I love the fact that I get to come here and offer some hope to some other veterans. Because there were veterans who were here that did it for me. And I will do it till the day I die. Anything the VA asks me, I'm going to come here and do. Because this VA has given me a life. And I'm proud of today. And I love every one of you. Nobody's told you that today. Well, Barry already did. He kind of stole my thunder. But I love you guys. I love every one of you. And I'm telling you, like they told me in 2004, welcome home. Stay here. You're one of you.